Your Majesties, my kings and queens, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for always returning. Thank you so much for your show of love. Thank you so much for joining our membership. For those of you who have joined, thank you so much. Hope you're well in all that you do and you're loving yourself and others like always, and you're living your life according to your own way, and you are being fulfilled in all that you do, because it's important as we journey through this life struggles. I believe life is a journey which we are all embarking on. All right, today, a lot of you have talked about, oh, why not I talk about Simeon Toko. The story of his life is one of sacrifice, is one of genuine love for his people, and you can see the hand of the Creator in him. Like the whole of his life was a miraculous one. Like, they have killed him before and he came back. They killed him before, he came back. So this time around, they said to themselves, okay, let's see the magic that this man is doing. Let's see if it's going to work again. Of course, we're going to do something to him that he will never return. They killed him, they pulled part of his body, and then separate it around so that he do not return. But he came back and went to them. Your Majesties, we've had ancestors that I don't know anymore what we're looking for as a people, as Alkebulans. When people will come to rest and tell you to your face that you are not born again. No, since you are who you are as Alkebulan, you never knew the Creator. Since you are as an Alkebulan, you don't know what divinity is. When we are even the core of divinity. We are in the core of divinity. We are in the place where everything started. We are more connected to the Creator than we ever think about. Now let's get to it.
This guy here is Semon Toko from Africa. And I'm going to play you a little clip, and hopefully you'll be able to hear this about what he's all about.
So the story goes that in the 1960s, there was a black man in Africa who came in with abilities complementary to those of Jesus. And he was performing miracles. He was starting to get people to listen to what he had to say. And the cabal tried to kill him, and, they could shoot him in the head, and his skull would just regenerate, and the flesh would grow back, and he was fine. And, so the crazy story that I heard, and remember, I was told at the time that if I disclosed this, that I would be killed. And I ended up putting it in the book anyway.
This is David Wilcox.
The story was that this guy, they finally said, okay, we're going to bring you to the United Nations and share your message with the world. Let's get you on this flight. They bring him on this flight, and instead of bringing him to the United Nations, they shot him repeatedly, and then actually had some kind of meat grinder device, and basically like a bandsaw, I guess, and sawed up his body into a whole bunch of pieces, put him in these very like radioactive shielded containers, and then had all these fighter jets dock with the plane and fly his body parts to all corners of the world, where then these containers turned them into ash. And they thought that maybe this would defeat him, like that his body somehow, the tissue was necessary. So if they destroyed all the tissue in all these places across the world, maybe they could defeat him. Well, he then regenerated in their offices and was fully fine, fully intact. But the sad part is that he said, you guys so badly do not want me to be here that I am not going to be able to do any more. You're going to get what you want, but bear in mind that in the future, many others like me will be coming, and when they do, you will not be able to stop us.
Wow. Many others like me will come. Many others. A Jesus-like figure. That's what we're talking about. That's what's coming.
Your Majesties, you see, this thing is not just today. It's not. It has been happening. Like, they have always been deleting our messiahs. Sorry if I use that word, because I don't want to use a word that YouTube will look for something to hold on me, right? They have always been taking the lives of our messiahs all this while. All right, like let's say it was called the Black Jesus because of the things he did, exactly the life that Yeshua lived. Like, he was healing the sick, he was raising the dead, he was performing miracles. He was performing miracles that a lot of persons will wonder. Then he became a threat to these people. He became a threat to them. Like, they are always there hunting. They are always there trying to suppress us. They are always there trying to take us out. And like the last word he said, like Simeon Toko said, that many others like me will come. Yes, many others. This is the same word that Yeshua said, that he's going to come back. And the same thing Simeon Toko said, many others like him will come. And yes, of course, they are coming. Most of them are in our midst. It's just that these days we have been so blinded by whitewashing. We have been so blinded that by, oh, when it is African, it's not good. When it is African, it's not godly. Like, when it is African, it's not worth it. These are the things that these people have brainwashed us with. They make us lose faith in ourselves, but they know already that we are so powerful. They know already that we are embodiment of the Creator, and they know they cannot compete with us in any way. They can never compete with us in any way. They are aware of that. But the painful thing is, we don't know the kind of abilities that we have. We don't know that we are the Creator and the Creator is us, because he said he lives in us and he created us in his own image. But no, the faith we have in these people is even more than the faith we have in ourselves. It's more than that. And it's even more painful these days, where you see that picture, that homosexual that went so viral as Yeshua, that is in every home, and most of our parents believe that was Yeshua, that very picture. A lot of persons can give up their life for that picture, and I would say they will just die for nothing, because that wasn't Yeshua. They know already it's not. They have known all the while it's not. I think I did a video about that, which maybe I'm going to leave the link somewhere for you to see. They know already it's not. That was a lover of Leonardo da Vinci, the one who created that image. He painted his lover. And we have all been praying to that, going to it. And some persons will say, if that was not the picture of Yeshua, why is there a lot of persons pray through it and get what they want? Or they go through it, they look at it and felt whatever, some spiritual whatever. Your Majesties, our consciousness are so powerful. The level of consciousness we divert to something is what makes that thing what it is. It's what gives that thing the power it has. It's not something somewhere. Because that was not Yeshua. That is not Yeshua. It wasn't and is not. Because Yeshua is a black man. Black like Simeon Toko. But the majority of the world's population will not believe that. They will just tell you, oh, you're creating this you're teaching, where are you getting it from? Oh, you're creating division. I don't see color. Oh, my creator is it can be red, it can be white, it can be pink, it can be whatever. No, he is black. Yeshua is black. The creator of the world is also black, because he said he created me in his image and likeness. If he had created me in his image and likeness, and I'm this color, so he is like me. He look like me. If he has created you the way you are, and you are melanated as you are, then you are like him and he is like you. There's no two ways about it. Like, we're not mixing words here. This is what was written in the history books. And this is a fact, this is the truth, this is a reality. When you follow history, of course, the Bible is a history book. You merge it with other history books, you see reasons why it is like that. You see the direction, you see the geographical locations where all these things happen. Al-Kabul land, the mother of mankind. Al-Kabul land, the Garden of Eden, where everything started from. We are the children of the land. We are connected to nature. Now, back to Simeon Toko. He was a light in his time that those who were in darkness couldn't see, but now they turn it they've turned everything the other way. All right, he did a lot of phenomenal things that he is hardly forgotten. But do you know the painful thing about Al-Kabulans, about Africans? We don't even really want to hear about our stories. We prefer hearing another people's story than our own. The way this story should have gone so viral that people should know about it. This should be taught in schools. Let us know that we have people like this. We have someone like this. We have someone like this. And we still have them. It's just that a lot of time we ourselves want to surprise our own. They have always been taking the lives of our messiahs. They started it with Yeshua, and since then they have been doing it. And it has been so free for them because most of the times we have enemies amongst us who sell us out. They'll delete our messiahs and come to tell us that, oh, they came to do this for you. It's for your sake, oh, it's not because we did it. This is exactly what they do to us. They have been hunting us for ages past, and they keep hunting. Do you know why? Because they know who we are, they know what is embedding in us, but we don't know who we are, we don't know what we possess. There's a lot about his story, but when you try to check it online, you check it on Google, you're not going to see anything substantial. Like, you're not going to get that, I tell you. Like you heard from the man who did this, that he was threatened not to. He was threatened not to talk about it. Alright? Anyway, leave your comment and thought there at the section, and I'll see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others, stay safe, stay positive, always. Bye for now.